Chosen one, today is your richest day. Nothing will be the same as before. This day carries a weight unlike the days that came before it. It is not an ordinary sunrise, not an ordinary moment. It is the day where destiny meets reality, where what you have long waited for reveals itself. Today is a divine marker in your life, a day where the universe leans toward you, where wealth, abundance, and transformation are drawn into your orbit. This is the day that shifts everything, not gradually, but instantly. Today is not the continuation of what has been. It is the beginning of what is now yours. Before we dive deeper into this moment, watch this video till the very end. There is power in staying connected to the full message, because the energy of abundance flows strongest when you remain in alignment. And write in the comments your warmest wishes and 144. In doing this, you energize the universe with your desires, and you seal your vibration into the reality of abundance that is already here. Your wishes are signals that confirm you are ready to step into today's richest flow. Now, chosen one, show your light by liking this video and subscribe to the channel, and let's step into this together. Chosen one, today is not simply about wealth touching your hands. It is about wealth transforming your identity. You will no longer think like someone who struggles to survive. You will no longer walk like someone who is uncertain of their place in the world. Today crowns you with richness not only in resources but in presence. Your energy will feel heavier, your influence wider, your steps more significant. Today is the day the world begins to treat you differently because you are no longer carrying the vibration of lack. You are carrying the frequency of wealth. Understand that richness is not only about currency. Richness is the fullness of life, opportunities, ideas, relationships, freedom, clarity, and doors that cannot close against you. Today, this richness attaches itself to you in a way that cannot be shaken. You may have seen glimpses of blessing before, moments where you felt abundance in your hands, but today is different. Today is permanence. Today is sealing. Today is wealth locking itself into your life so deeply that you will never again return to who you were before this moment. This richest day also means that time shifts. What you thought would take years can happen in hours. What you thought was impossible can unfold in an instant. Richness does not move slowly. It moves with speed, with acceleration, with urgency. Today is about the sudden openings, sudden calls, sudden opportunities, sudden alignments. Your richest day is not about waiting. It is about receiving. It is not about striving. It is about stepping into what was already written for you. Chosen one, you may have thought wealth was far from you, hidden in some distant future. But today proves otherwise. Today proves that everything you endured, everything you waited for, every silent sacrifice you made was storing up for this richest day. Nothing was wasted. Every tear, every delay, every closed door was a deposit into this moment. Today is the return, the harvest, the overflow. It is the day that life itself pays you back with more than you expected. The richness of today will show itself in multiple ways. It might come as money, yes, but it will also come as opportunities you did not plan for. It might come as a new relationship, a conversation that shifts your entire direction, an idea that sparks an entire stream of wealth. It might come as clarity that frees you from confusion, or as freedom from the burdens that held you down. However it shows itself, you will recognize it because it will carry one undeniable mark. It will feel too aligned, too timely, too extraordinary to be anything but your richest day. This day will also separate you. Not everyone around you is meant to experience this level of abundance. Some may not understand, some may resist, some may even envy. But this richness was not designed to be shared by everyone. It is yours because you are chosen, because your path was marked for overflow. Do not waste energy trying to explain why today is different for you. Let the evidence speak for itself. Richness does not argue. It proves itself by results. Chosen one, when today ends, you will not look back at life the same way again. The old version of you, the one that doubted, the one that questioned, the one that feared whether things would ever change, is finished. That version cannot survive in the atmosphere of richness. From today forward, you will think higher, move bolder, and expect greater. This is why nothing will be the same as before. Today shifts not only your circumstances, but your entire perspective. Do not let fear convince you that this day is too good to be true. Nothing about this is too good. It is exactly what was promised to you. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is alignment, destiny, and divine orchestration. Richness has found you today, and it will not let you go. You have crossed into a chapter where overflow is natural, where doors open without force, where your presence alone carries the vibration of abundance. Today is your richest day, and everything from this moment forward will prove it. Chosen one, today is your richest day, and the flow of this moment is not something that can be interrupted. Once richness begins, it multiplies. Once abundance takes hold, it refuses to let go. This is why nothing will be the same as before. The rhythm of your life has shifted. You are no longer aligned with the vibration of waiting, but with the vibration of having. This is the most powerful transformation, because once you live as though wealth is already yours, it continues to expand around you. The richest day carries with it a cleansing. The doubts that clouded your vision are removed. The hesitation that slowed your steps is gone. Today, you are walking with certainty, with boldness, with clarity. You no longer wonder if things will work out. You know they already have. Richness is not only measured in what you hold in your hands, but in the freedom you feel in your heart. And today, that freedom is undeniable. Chosen one, richness today will demand a new version of you. It will call you to think bigger, to move beyond small expectations, to act as someone who belongs in rooms of influence and power. Richness will not allow you to think like yesterday's version of yourself. It forces growth, expansion, and courage. You cannot step into your richest day with the same mindset you carried in your waiting days. That is why today feels different. The shift is internal before it is external. And when the inside changes, the outside follows. This richest day also carries acceleration. Paths that seemed blocked will suddenly open. Connections that felt distant will suddenly reach out. Dreams that appeared too large will suddenly feel possible. The universe wastes no time when richness arrives. It pours out in rapid waves. What once felt slow will now move with speed. You will sense momentum picking up around you, lifting you higher, carrying you further than you imagined. This is what makes today unlike any other day. It is not about slow progress, but about sudden transformation. Do not resist the changes that come. Richness brings with it separation, and separation is necessary. Not every person, not every environment, not every mindset can move forward with you. Some will resist your rise, some will misunderstand it. But do not let that distract you. Richness is not asking for their approval. It is claiming you regardless. Your life will become evidence, and those who cannot handle your growth will reveal themselves quickly. Let them go, because the richest version of you cannot carry yesterday's attachments. Chosen one, today's richness is also about alignment with purpose. Wealth that arrives without purpose can slip away, but wealth tied to purpose becomes permanent. This is why today is your richest day. It is the day when resources meet reason, when abundance meets assignment, when prosperity meets destiny. You will not just hold wealth, you will know what to do with it. You will know how to channel it, grow it, and let it flow through you to create impact beyond yourself. Today is the day that transforms your future. When it ends, you will not return to the life you knew before. Something within you will shift permanently. You will speak differently, decide differently, expect differently. This is the mark of your richest day. It does not just touch your circumstances, it redefines your entire existence. Nothing will be the same as before, because you are no longer the same as before. Chosen one, today is your richest day, and the evidence of this richness will reveal itself in ways you could never have scripted. You may have imagined one form, but life has chosen to surprise you with many. Richness that comes suddenly does not arrive in fragments. It arrives in waves. It touches your finances, yes, but also your mind, your relationships, your opportunities, and your confidence. This is why nothing will be the same as before, because every area of your life will begin to rise to match the level of wealth that has now chosen you. Today's richness carries a magnetic force. It draws into your life the people, the resources, and the timing you once thought you had to chase. You will notice conversations aligning, doors opening, and invitations appearing without your effort. That is the essence of richness. It does not demand pursuit. It demands recognition. Once you recognize it, you realize that it has been circling your life, waiting for this very moment to reveal itself. Chosen one. Richness today also transforms the way you carry yourself. You no longer have to wonder whether you are enough, whether you belong, or whether opportunities will accept you. Richness gives you an aura of certainty, a presence that cannot be ignored. People will notice the difference in you even if they cannot explain it. They will feel the weight of abundance in your atmosphere, and doors that once resisted you will now welcome you. Do not be surprised if today feels like acceleration. What was stagnant suddenly begins to move. What was delayed suddenly finds speed. This is the nature of your richest day. It collapses time. It takes what should have taken years and delivers it in moments. This is why today is not an ordinary day. It is a day that bends the rules of time and space to deliver what belongs to you now, not later. This day also serves as a separation. Some people around you may not be able to handle the version of you that richness has awakened. Some will celebrate, but others may question or resist. Do not allow their reaction to distract you. Richness was not designed to be voted on or explained. It was designed to be lived. Let your life speak louder than your explanations. Let your abundance silence the doubts of those who cannot see what you carry. Chosen one, today you will also discover that richness is not only about what you receive, but about what you release. Richness empowers you to dream again, to create without fear, to give without hesitation. It frees you from scarcity and replaces it with overflow. When you live from overflow, you no longer think in terms of survival. You think in terms of expansion. And that shift alone ensures that nothing in your life will ever be the same again. This richest day marks the beginning of a rhythm that will continue beyond today. Do not see it as a one-time event. See it as a doorway into a new chapter. Once crossed, you cannot return to the old way of being. The energy of wealth will follow you, multiply through you, and expand around you. Today is the start of that new rhythm, the song of abundance that will echo in your life from this moment forward. So step fully into today without hesitation. Do not second-guess whether it is truly for you. Richness does not choose the unworthy. It chooses the prepared. And whether you feel it or not, you are prepared. You have endured the seasons of waiting, and today is the reward. Today is your richest day, and every moment that follows will prove it. Chosen one, today is your richest day. And with this day comes a permanent shift in how you move through the world. What once felt like a struggle now feels like flow. What once felt like lack now feels like overflow. The vibration of this moment is not weak or fragile. It is strong, undeniable, and unstoppable. You will feel it in the way people respond to you, in the way opportunities approach you, and in the way your own spirit feels lighter and clearer. Today, everything responds to the new level of wealth that surrounds you. This richness does not only elevate your outer life, it also transforms your inner world. Suddenly, you will find yourself thinking in new ways. Small thoughts will no longer satisfy you. Fear-based choices will no longer appeal to you. Today awakens a mindset that is too expansive to be contained by yesterday's limitations. You will dream bigger, plan bolder, and step with more authority. That is the mark of your richest day. It creates permanent change in how you see yourself and what you believe is possible. Chosen one, understand that richness carries with it a ripple effect. It begins with you, but it will not stop with you. Your richest day is not only about you receiving, it is about you becoming a source, a channel through which wealth flows into others. This is why you had to wait, why you had to endure, so that when today came, you would be prepared to carry not just money, but influence, not just possessions, but purpose. Today's wealth is not shallow. It is deep. It is wide. It is designed to impact beyond your own hands. Do not be surprised if today also feels like a dividing line. When richness enters your life, it forces a separation between the old and the new. Old habits, old environments, and even old relationships may begin to fall away. Do not resist this. It is not loss. It is alignment. Nothing is being taken from you that belongs in the future you are stepping into. Richness clears the path so that what is meant to rise with you can rise without obstruction. Trust this process, because it is the proof that today's wealth is permanent and purposeful. The richness of today also brings acceleration. You will notice that things begin to move faster. Projects advance, opportunities multiply, doors swing open, and connections strengthen. Where you once felt you had to push, today you will notice things pull you forward. That is the difference between striving and alignment. Richness places you in a flow where momentum works for you rather than against you. This acceleration is not temporary. It is a new rhythm, one that carries you into greater and greater levels of abundance. Chosen one, today is also about recognition. The universe recognizes you, people recognize you, opportunities recognize you. For so long, you may have felt invisible, overlooked, passed by. But today, that invisibility ends. Richness makes you undeniable. It gives you a presence that cannot be ignored, a voice that carries weight, and a name that opens doors. This recognition is not shallow fame. It is deep acknowledgement that you were always meant to stand in the light of abundance. So embrace today fully. Do not treat it as ordinary because it is anything but. Do not move through it casually because it is sacred. This is not just another day to check off the calendar. This is the day that marks the shift from who you were to who you are now becoming. Nothing will be the same as before, because today seals you into the flow of richness that will continue to grow, expand, and transform everything connected to you. Chosen one, today is your richest day, and the fullness of this moment will not fade when the sun sets. This richness is not temporary, not fleeting, not fragile. Oh, it is the beginning of a lasting shift in your reality. Today anchors a new level of existence for you, a level where overflow becomes your natural state. Once you taste this richness, nothing within you will accept lack again. The doors of scarcity have closed, and the gates of abundance are wide open. Richness today also awakens your creativity in ways you may not have felt before. Ideas that once seemed too distant or too expensive now feel possible. Dreams that you set aside because of limitation suddenly return with clarity and power. You will see solutions where others see problems. You will see opportunities where others see obstacles. This is the gift of wealth. It multiplies your vision as much as it multiplies your resources. And today, that multiplication begins. Chosen one, richness carries with it freedom. Freedom from the weight of worry, from the cycle of doubt, from the chains of hesitation. Today, those chains break. You no longer have to measure your decisions by fear of lack. Instead, you will measure them by alignment, by growth, by expansion. This is the richness of choice, the richness of possibility, the richness of freedom. And when you step into freedom, you step into your true power. This day also teaches you that wealth has many forms. It is not only the numbers in your account, but also the energy in your spirit, the health in your body, the peace in your mind, and the strength in your connections. True richness is holistic. It covers every corner of your life. That is why today feels different. You are not just holding money, you are holding a new frequency of life itself. It radiates through you, and everything around you must adjust to it. Chosen one, prepare yourself for recognition. Richness has a way of making you visible. People who once overlooked you will begin to notice you. Opportunities that passed you by will now seek you out. Even environments that once resisted you will shift to accommodate your presence. Richness is magnetic, and today that magnetism is undeniable. Wherever you go, you will carry a glow, a pull, a weight of abundance that others cannot ignore. Do not let doubt whisper that this is temporary. Nothing about today is unstable. The foundation of this richness has been built over time, through patience, through resilience, through silent endurance. Today is the unveiling, the harvest, the reward. What begins now will continue, grow, and expand. You are stepping into a chapter where abundance no longer visits occasionally, but lives with you permanently. And as this richness flows, it will not only fill your life, but spill into the lives of those around you. You will become a vessel, a channel of overflow, touching others with the abundance you now carry. This is why today is not just about survival, it is about impact. Your richest day does not end with you. It begins with you and expands outward, changing the atmosphere everywhere you go. Chosen one, today is a divine declaration. Nothing will be the same as before, because you will not think the same, move the same, or live the same. You have entered into a new frequency, and once captured by richness, you can never return to emptiness. Today is your richest day, and everything that follows will carry the proof of it. Chosen one, today is your richest day, and with this day, the fabric of your life has been rewritten. The moment you stepped into this day, the energy of abundance sealed itself around you. Nothing in your reality remains untouched. This is not a partial blessing. It is a complete shift, a total transformation that elevates every part of your being. From this point forward, the frequency of wealth will not just visit you, it will dwell with you. Richness today has marked you. You may not see every detail at once, but the unfolding has already begun. This day is the seed of many tomorrows, each one carrying greater abundance than the last. What starts here cannot stop here. Richness is alive, and once awakened, it multiplies. You will find that opportunities echo this moment for weeks, months, even years ahead. Today plants a rhythm of wealth that will continue to sing over your life long after this day has passed. Chosen one, today also awakens permanence. You are no longer in a cycle of rise and fall, of feast and famine, of gain and loss. That cycle ends here. Your richest day marks the beginning of stability, of foundation, of security. You will no longer question whether you will have enough. You will no longer fear if doors will close again. Richness today locks those fears away forever, replacing them with confidence and assurance. You are not standing in uncertainty. You are standing in overflow. This richness also draws out your truest identity. You are not meant to live small, to think small, or to move small. You were always designed to carry abundance. And today proves it. The weight of wealth will feel natural in your hands because it was made for you. This is why you feel different today, because you are remembering who you were always meant to be. Richness is not a stranger, it is your inheritance. And today, you have claimed it. Do not be surprised if new paths open immediately. Some will appear in conversations, others in sudden opportunities, and still others in quiet inner revelations that change your direction forever. Each of these is proof that today is not like yesterday. The air itself carries new possibilities. The ground beneath your feet feels stronger, and your vision stretches further than it ever has. That is what your richest day does. It pulls tomorrow's blessings into today's reality. Chosen one, let this day seal itself in your memory. Let it be the reminder, the evidence, the proof that nothing in your life is impossible. Today erases the doubts of yesterday and writes a new script for tomorrow. You will never again see yourself as someone who struggles to survive. From now on, you will see yourself as someone who thrives, someone who multiplies, someone who is unstoppable. Today is not the end. It is the beginning. The richest day has arrived, and because of it, every day that follows will rise to meet the same standard. You will live in overflow, walk in abundance, and speak from a place of wealth. Nothing will be the same as before, because you will never again be who you were before this day. Today has marked you forever. and richness will never leave your side. Chosen one, today is your richest day, and the unfolding of its power cannot be contained in a single moment. This day is like a stone dropped into still water, sending ripples outward that will continue to expand long after the first impact. What you feel now is only the beginning. The echoes of this richness will continue to shape your tomorrow, your next week, your next season. Today is the spark, but the fire it ignites will not be extinguished. This richest day awakens your authority. You will no longer move timidly, second-guessing whether you are ready to step into greater spaces. The wealth that has found you today confirms that you belong where abundance flows. It confirms that the strength within you is matched by the resources around you. You will speak differently, not with arrogance, but with certainty. You will carry yourself as one who knows the universe supports them, because today has made that truth undeniable. Chosen one, richness does more than fill your hands, it expands your vision. Today, you will notice your imagination stretching beyond its old limits. Dreams that once seemed impossible now appear attainable. Plans that once felt distant now feel within reach. This is not coincidence. It is clarity. Richness expands your perspective so that you can see more, want more, and create more. That is why nothing will be the same as before. Your richest day is not just about wealth. It is about awakening vision. This day also brings acceleration that will not stop with tonight. Opportunities will continue to find you in the coming days. Doors will continue to swing open. People will continue to appear in your life carrying answers, solutions, and connections. Richness today sets in motion a momentum that cannot be reversed. It will feel as though the universe itself is pulling you forward into greater heights. And that is because it is. Chosen one, your richest day is also your most liberating day. You are no longer bound by the fears of yesterday. You are no longer limited by the voices that told you it was impossible. The weight of doubt has lifted, and the strength of confidence has replaced it. This liberation is wealth in its purest form. The ability to live fully, to move freely, to express boldly. When you walk in this kind of freedom, you will never again settle for less than abundance. So let today be the foundation. Let it be the evidence that you are chosen for more, prepared for more, worthy of more. This richest day is not an accident, not a coincidence, not a fleeting blessing. It is a declaration, a permanent shift, a turning point that marks the rest of your journey. Nothing will be the same as before, because today has changed everything. Chosen one, today is your richest day, and the atmosphere around you testifies to it. You can feel it in the air, in the rhythm of your thoughts, in the flow of your emotions. Everything responds to the new frequency you carry. What once resisted you now seems to make way for you. What once ignored you now turns its attention toward you. This is the invisible signature of wealth. It shifts not only your reality, but the very energy surrounding you. This day does not come as a small blessing. It comes as an abundant wave that washes over your entire being. You will notice that clarity accompanies this richness. Where confusion once lived, you now see direction. Where hesitation once slowed you, you now feel certainty. This clarity is one of the greatest forms of wealth because it allows you to act decisively and powerfully. When your decisions align with richness, nothing can block the results that follow. Chosen one, today also teaches you the permanence of abundance. You may have experienced blessings before that felt temporary. blessings that appeared one moment and disappeared the next. But today is not that kind of moment. This is not a fleeting spark. It is a torch. It lights a path that will continue to shine long after this day has ended. Your richest day is not about a single moment of abundance. It is about establishing a lifetime of it. This richest day also awakens your voice. You will feel a boldness to speak your truth, to express your ideas, to share your vision without apology. Richness empowers expression. It allows you to release the weight of silence and to embrace the freedom of confidence. As you speak, your words will carry authority, and as you move, your presence will carry influence. This is what it means to step into the richest version of yourself. You become undeniable. Do not be surprised if today also reveals who cannot walk with you into this new level. Some may grow distant, some may show resistance, and some may simply fade away. This is not punishment. It is alignment. The universe clears the space around you so that only what supports your richness remains. This separation is proof that today's blessing is not shallow. It is deep enough to shift your circle, your path, and your future. Chosen one, embrace this day with both hands. Do not question whether it is real. Do not fear that it will vanish. Richness is not a dream, it is your reality now. This is the day when the dream becomes the life, when abundance ceases to be a vision and becomes the air you breathe.